Hello everyone and welcome to Heroic Krosus of the Nighthold. Now Heroic Krosus is a 2-tank encounter, not really sure on healers. There really was nothing to heal on this fight on Alpha. But we're assuming that the main problem with this fight on Alpha, because he really doesn't do any damage, is it's just a tuning error. They'll probably make him do more damage. But Krosus is one phase fight, and the main mechanic of the fight is he slams on the bridge, and every 3 slams, a section of the bridge breaks. And once all the bridge is broken, you die, because now there's nothing for you to be on. Like, you're just dead. Now, he has a tank swap mechanic called Fellbrand. It's just your standard mechanic. He puts a brand on you, and after 8 seconds, you do like, a certain amount of damage in a 4-yard AoE. It's not really too big of a deal. You can see our tank walking away kind of at the right side as that was happening maybe a few seconds ago. So it makes you take 100% more physical damage, which is fine. Now, the second mechanic that he does is called Fellbeam. Now, Fellbeam, as you'll see right here, is he just shoots a giant laser across the bridge, either on the left or the right side, and this alternates. He will always do either the left or right side first, and then he will always do the other side next. Like, he will never do the same side back to back. So don't even worry about that. Like, it's so easy to freaking dodge. I'm pretty sure he always does the left side first anyways. So you always know where Fellbeam is going. The next mechanic he does is called Orb of Destruction. Now, he picks a random range and throws a giant-ass orb on them, like what he's doing right now. And you have to get the fuck away from your raid, because everyone in the raid takes like 1.2 million damage, decreasing the further away everyone is. So if you get Orb of Destruction, just get the hell away from your raid. And this becomes harder later on in the fight because you have less of the bridge to really deal with. So it gets a little harder to deal with, but you really only need healer cooldowns towards the end of the fight. Now, another mechanic that he will do is called Burning Pitch, and you'll see a bunch of like green swirlies appearing like right here. And each one of these will spawn a fire elemental ad that as if they're not soaked. So the goal of the raid is everyone wants to stand in these, and if you stand and soak one, a fire ad doesn't spawn. If you don't soak one, a fire ad does spawn. So, try to soak as many as you can. They didn't really do too much, but we're assuming on live they'll be doing a lot more damage. And you can interrupt them. They do have a cast, and you can interrupt them. Now, the last mechanic, as you'll be seeing here very shortly, is something called Slam. Now, he will slam both fists onto the bridge. And before he does this slam, as he's casting it, you'll see 2 brown swirlies appear. If both tanks are in the slam, the rest of the raid won't take any damage, but the tanks will take 2.2 million damage each. Now, if both of these swirlies are not soaked, the raid will take about 800k physical damage. So tanks, you pretty much just want to soak them. You'll be careful because you might have your 100% physical damage increase debuff. Not too certain on that one. I'm not really sure on the timings here. Now, the way Slam works is he will slam 3 times. The first time he slams, nothing will really happen to the bridge. The second time he slams, the bridge will start having cracks in it. And if he ever slams for a 3rd time on part of the bridge with cracks, which he will, that section of the bridge will completely collapse. So if you know Slam is coming and you are melee, you need to run preemptively. If you try to run away from his Slam, as he starts casting it, you will probably fall into the water and immediately die. It is a one-shot mechanic. You cannot live if you are in the water. You straight just cannot live. So pretty much the first 2 slams, not really much you can do about it, but as the second slam, or as the 3rd slam is coming, you need to get away. So as a warrior or a demon hunter, you would you would leap away. If you're like a DK, you're going to probably want a Spectral Guise. Not Spectral Guise, a Spooky Walk, Wraith Walk. I don't even know if that's enough to get away. Rogues will want a Shadow Step or some such. But if you really can't get away as melee, you need to be moving preemptively. And it really, really blows because I didn't get to test this fight, unfortunately, but I'm not sure if DK can actually get away, so we'll have to see. But those are all of his mechanics. He's a really simple fight. It's basically the patchwork of the tier. And the main difficulty of this fight is going to be the throughput. Your healers need to be keeping the raid alive, and you need to beat the DPS check. And that's really the fight. So that's it. Once again, this is Alpha. Anything can change going to live, and you can listen to our guild for the rest of the encounter. Have a good day.
Ash, let's take a roleplay.
Let all the ads spawn.
God damn
Yeah.
it, Fury, stop.
Here, I'm coming to swim with you.
Wait, I'm not swimming.
Oh,
though.
he's not dead.
No, he's dead.
She's dead.
Rip.
Oh, he's dead.
She's a stupid.
Rip. Where's my loot?
Oh, here it is.
Aw.
We did it. Oh, nice loot.
You
Pyong.
did?
But I got a vent.